All right, we'll see if this actually works. I was getting my daughter out of the bath and I looked at the clock and I was like, oh my God, what the hell? So, man, I wrote a lot down today. Just gonna hop in the chat. I have to turn this the screen around. I'm gonna grab water and then after I grab that, we'll get started. Minutes probably. Camera quality is so much better on my phone than in my stupid computer. So we'll get started. I know like there's probably this awkward thing in the beginning since I recorded and then we ran and grabbed water. So we're going to talk about stories, how to create stories. I'm going to give you guys some templates. I'm kind of going to give you walk you through writing a post because I haven't created my post for tonight yet. I did that on purpose so that I would have for something for you guys. Whew, I'm out of shape. I need to start working out more. But then we're going to go through stories, effective ways to use stories, how to get different filters, fun things like that. Different things you can put in your stories, just how to be super effective and like put your own like feel on it and that sort of thing. I'll show you how to do an unfold too, how I do unfolds where I have like a story that is like multiple pictures and then the text goes through it or whatever. But I'm going to screen share so that I can show you. Oh, dang, only the host can. Shoot. I guess I can't. Well, maybe if you're not on, you lose. Sorry. I think it's still recording actually. Okay. So I am going to screen share. Okay. Can you guys see everything? I can't read the comments or anything like that. So if somebody could unmute, that'd be great. And let me know that you can see it.
I can see it, Megan.
Perfect. So let's go. So today I kind of wanted to talk about the products because it's Wellness Wednesday. And I actually had a really good conversation with one of my brand new customer. So first of all, never give up because I'm going to pull it up. Her and I first started messaging. Oh my God, a long time ago. In September. And she finally just ordered. Actually, her and I have been talking long before that, but that's just when we started communicating via Messenger. and she finally ordered today. But when she was like, when we got done, she's like, I did it. Yay. I'm so excited. She was like, you're a huge reason I decided to do this. So something I thought of today was when I was on the Zoom with Lisa this morning, she was talking about, your goals and that sort of thing, and how you like have to keep your vision in front of you. And different people talked about stuff like around those lines. And as I was doing that, I was just kind of like reflecting on my stuff and my Bible app. I was doing this devotional that was talking about like, what is God wanting me to do? So what is our purpose? What is our purpose with this business? What is our purpose with helping people start their own business? What's our purpose with helping people start utilizing the products? And I think where a lot of us go wrong is I know you're just looking at my phone, but whatever. I think where a lot of us go wrong is we're really internally focused. So we have our goals, we have our volume we want to achieve. We want to hit so many auto ships to get that vacation. We want to hit this rank. We want to enroll this many promoters. We want to enroll this many customers. We want our paycheck to look like this. And I think when you're so focused on your own situation, and I get it, because sometimes like you're in a struggle season and it's really hard for you to look outside at helping other people when you feel like you're unable to even help in your own circumstance. Because I've been there where we can't pay our own bills, where I didn't know where I was going to get groceries the next week, or like how I was going to put in gas. And it's really hard for you to think about other people when you're in that season of struggle. And when you have your own goals that you want to achieve and things that you want to do for your family, like maybe I should just turn off the screen share while I talk about this. But it's really hard when you're in that season, or when you're so focused on, oh my gosh, stop. When you're focused on your own goals, to think about like what am I going to do to impact somebody else? Because you're just wanting so badly to get out of your situation. Maybe it's like your job is stressful. Maybe it's you're wanting to get that car bonus because you need a new car, or you're just wanting to make more money so that you can like quit a part-time job. Like that's been my goal for months, you guys. And I kind of like sat myself down and asked, like, why am I not moving forward? And it's not even necessarily that I'm not doing the stuff, because I'm doing the things. And I think belief isn't a thing. Like I know I can enroll customers. I know I can enroll promoters. So for me, I'm like, it's not a belief thing because I know I can do it. So what's the issue? What's holding me back? And I realized is that I was focusing too much on my own goals and my own commitments, which are important. I mean, I think you should always want more for your life, but part of your missing piece might be that you are too selfishly focused and trying to serve yourself instead of others. And I think that's how we get into, I don't know what to post, or that's how we get into, when we're going live, like we're afraid because we're like, what if I say the wrong thing? And you're going with the intention of you trying to get somebody interested so they hop into your inbox, right? Or you're thinking like, I'm posting this thing so that I can get an order, instead of coming from a place of I need to serve others. And how does that look? So there's a threefold. I think for me personally, these are the things that I wrote down with my content. So the first thing I'm going to start thinking of every morning is like, how am I serving somebody today with my content? How am I serving somebody that's in my business? How am I serving a customer that's already signed up with me? How am I serving a potential that's expressed interest? So I think when you're so focused on your own agenda and what you want to achieve for your own goals, you start like, you just want to tell them all the things and you just like, you're like, I don't know what to say. It's because you're thinking about like, I want to make sure I get it right so I get this customer right. So we're removing the human aspect of it, where our job is to figure out what is this person's problem and how can I solve it. And we don't have products, we have solutions to problems. And so how does that look in my content? That means when I'm doing lives, if I am talking about the product, that I need to put myself inside of my audience's shoes before I start talking about it. So if you guys could drop in the chat, and I actually wrote a couple things down, right? I don't know if no, I did it on a different notebook, of course. So write a couple things down about what do you think are problems that your audience is having right now? Like start listing off some of the issues that people might be having that are in your friends list. Like maybe they're your personal friends, maybe they're people that you don't even know. Sleep, energy, what's the emotion behind that? Finances, energy, yes. So what is the emotion behind that? So those are like benefits that they're looking for. I think for us to really tap in our content, we got to understand where's the emotion behind it. So with the energy, is it that they're not getting a good sleep, so then they wake up feeling groggy? Is it that they're surviving off of cup after cup of coffee and still feeling exhausted? Is it that they have 3 kids stressed out? Yes. Is it that they have 3 kids at home? And just say 3 kids because I have 3. And they're trying to juggle work and their kids are home distant learning and trying to do all the things, and they just don't have the energy to keep up. Finances, I saw, was another one. Like, how are they feeling about their finances? Are they anxious? Do they, are they not knowing how they're going to pay for the next thing? Is it that they're having some uncertain feelings? Maybe it's they are living paycheck to paycheck, and or paycheck to 3 days before paycheck, like I used to do. Maybe, and that's causing them to lose sleep, and that's causing them to then wake up late. So really name some other things, like how they might feel, like how are they feeling financially right now? Christmas is coming up, right? They want to make sure that their kids are having a good Christmas. And some people, unfortunately, have lost their job in debt. Yep. So that debt can feel heavy. That's something that can feel really heavy, like you're just paying the minimums on your credit cards and you're never getting anywhere. Or your income isn't sufficient enough to cover the debt that you have. And maybe they're working their tail off at their job and they just feel like they can never get ahead. So it's important for you sometimes, if you feel like I feel like I'm not connecting with my audience, like maybe you're just not getting people that are expressing they're interested, or you're just not getting a lot of response to your content, is to do that exercise. Even sometimes what I'll do is I'll take like 5 minutes and I'll just scroll through my timeline and like take notes. Like, how are these people feeling? What are the things they're saying in their posts? Even if they're posting like funny memes, sometimes like people will use humor to cover up how they're really feeling. So like they'll post about like, I don't know, the only thing that gets me going is coffee. Like, do you think they really like the fact that they have to drink 6 cups of coffee a day? I don't know if they do. Maybe they enjoy it. I don't know. But typically, like, people will sometimes use humor as a way to like lighten a situation that's kind of stressful for them. So I'll take 5 minutes and maybe I'll just scroll through my timeline and see like, what are people feeling? What are they posting about? And then I'll take an exercise of where I'll write stuff down. I don't do this every day. I sometimes don't even do it every week. But if I feel like I'm disconnecting from my audience, this is something that I do so that I can really understand where they're coming from and therefore position what I'm saying to hopefully help them, to let them know that I do have a solution for them. So what I will usually do, I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. All right, I get it. Can I get out of this, please? There we go. So I have like a folder. I don't want to go to that one. Albums. I have a folder that's labeled content. So these are where like all my pictures are from like forever and ever. So I'll try to find like a picture that I like. I actually dyed my hair dark, but I don't have any pictures from that. So I'm gonna have to use a picture that I already created. And I think it might be, I think I'm gonna use this one. So, and then I think about, and the planning your week thing will help with this too. If you're attending the planning your week Zoom, if you can't hop on Sundays, I do have a recording always posted in my YouTube that you can reference back to. But Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. People are looking forward to the weekend. They're already exhausted about the week, right? Christmas is next week. So that might be like, people are feeling just blah because it's like you're coming up to the end of the year. And maybe people are even starting to think about their resolutions a little bit. They're thinking about, what do I want? How do I want 2021 to be different? Because it is literally like 2 weeks away, right? That's not very far. We're about to get into the busy season, so buckle up, guys. I already feel like it's happening right now. Like I enrolled 2 new customers and 2 new promoters in like the last 2 weeks. So I feel like it's ramping up right now. And that's awesome. And I hear on the grapevine that there's some crazy stuff that's going to happen in January. Fingers crossed it's bonuses, because that would be amazing. And Steph's been hinting at it. She's been saying like, ready to have your lives changed and da 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 da. So we'll see. So what I'll do, anywho, is I'll go to Pinterest and I'll look for like a quote. Let's see. I feel like I'm on the spot now. I'm not gonna be able to make a post. I think I'm just gonna like tap into understanding where somebody's at right now. So I'm gonna take my photo and I gotta find a content folder wherever it is. Wednesday. And then I just act like I'm talking to somebody, like a friend of mine. So Wednesday, hump day, am I right? Not quite the weekend. But not a Monday either. And then I will either go into something where I'll say like, I get how you are feeling, because then you're relating to somebody, or I try to use the word you, like imagine you. And we had a whole Zoom about this. So I just wanted to get on and like write a post with you guys here. I get how you're feeling. You're already exhausted. In the middle of the week. Praying for Friday to get here as quickly as possible. Because this is how people are feeling. I just think about like how people are feeling, and then I just try to write about it. And I get it. Not everyone is like likes writing or whatever. But I think if you try to just first think, how is somebody feeling right now in this moment at this time in the middle of the week? And then I try to talk to them like they're a friend of mine. Like, I know you're tired. I get it. You're exhausted. But what if you didn't? The coffee isn't working to keep your eyelids open. I wish I could see what you guys, if you guys were typing anything. Maybe I can see it on the chat. Here. Okay. If you guys have questions, drop them in the chat because I can see it. It's weird seeing myself typing. I'm trying to think of how I want to put this. What if what if you didn't? This makes me laugh because I used to do this. If I can type today, I'm telling you it's a possibility if you just trust me. I used to feel the exact same way. Tired by 7 p.m. and pushing my kids in front of their devices, praying for the weekend and sometimes like longer ones like this I won't post during the day because people won't read them. At nighttime they will though. Praying for the weekend so I can sleep in. That is not the life I live anymore. Energy up until I decide to go to bed. Sleeping. I cannot type, obviously. You're probably like, oh my God, her issues. Sleeping like a husband when my head hits the pillow and ready to take on the day at 4 a.m. I hope that helps. Okay, that ended up a little longer than I wanted to. But so that will be that. If you want it to like pop and you want people to like continue to read, I throw emojis in there too. Like bleh. Maybe like a coffee cup or something. Boop. Okay, I want a space there. Okay. So you can just like, if you want to keep people like interested in reading it, like throwing in some emojis will break it up a little bit. And this one I'm going to do like a pray hands. And then this one I'm going to do a heart. Just like one in every paragraph to keep it interesting. And then bam, post. Refresh, make sure I got on there. Perfect. Okay, so there's that. Does anyone have questions? Anybody? I hate when people do that. When they're like, beautiful. I'm like, no, I want you to like actually comment on my post. Like, I don't really care about my appearance. I want you to read the message. But the picture is important too because it catches the eye and then they read the message. You know what I'm saying? So next, I think I'll go into stories. So I use Instagram for all my stories and then I'll share it to Facebook. So first of all, there's all these cool filters you can use, which are amazing. I'm trying to figure out where I find those. I think they're in the discovery page. Maybe not. Maybe it's when you're in your stories. Oh yeah, up here. Boom. Nope, just kidding. That's not right. I'm not sure where you find them. Oh, I think you scroll all the way to the side. There we go. Browse effects. If you're looking for new effects, that's how you can find them. And there's a bunch of different ones. So if you want to like sparkly, you can do sparkly. Christmas must have like snow or something that falls down, but there's tons and tons and tons and tons of different ones. So you can kind of play around with it as you like. So I do a lot of boomerangs because I feel like they're kind of eye catchy. When I am, thank God stuff's helping me right now. This is why 3 ways are so important. So when I create like a post, if I'm doing like a story where I'm talking, here, I'll do that right now. I don't even know if it'll record, but let's put a sweet filter on. Ooh, I have freckles. I do not look good in freckles, I realize. Let's do a boomerang like. So then sometimes I'll put like a picture if I'm trying to explain. So like right now we have the $25 off promo. So what you can do is if you scroll down, there's this oops. Nice, Megan. There's this little one right down here where it's like a little picture. So it's in between the selfie and the share Black stories. So if you click on that, I did save one from somebody else's picture the other day. There we go. So she had like this. So when she talked about it, then she could be like, see, any new account that signs up this month gets this $25 off. So you can like overlay pictures on your videos. I look so stupid. I don't care. It's funny. So you can do that. That's how I do like all of my, I have so many different freaking things. Oh my God. So I need to like sort through my pictures.
Megan, when you do a story in Instagram, do you share it from Instagram to Facebook or do you save it and then go to Facebook?
I share it. I was doing the save it and upload, but that's just too much work. And because Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same company, they don't care that you cross platform. In fact, they wouldn't put that option there if they didn't want you to use it.
So when you do like a poll then, so if you create a story in Instagram, share it to Facebook, people can vote on an Instagram story on your Facebook.
Now they can. Yes, they changed that feature so you can do that now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, because I had that worry and then I saw somebody like had one and I clicked on it. I was like, oh my God, you can click on it. Yeah, so you can click on it. So I'll do that because I used to like create a Facebook poll and it was just too much work at the time. So how I create like once a customer signs up is I'll do like I'll find like a cute background. Like here is my Christmas one. And then let's say I want to put the customer that signed up. I just do that overlay thing. I throw like a cute little GIF on it. Howdy, hot stuff. And then I might like type something. Oops. No, I just effed everything up. Way to go. I always cover up their name or whatever, and then I just type like a blurb, and then I do that. There's so many, like I use the poll one, the questions one does transfer over to Facebook too. I figured that out the other day. I don't know about the slider though. I haven't tried that one yet because I don't think the slider is an actual option that's available on Facebook. Maybe it is, I don't know. But if you want people watching your stories, if your page is discoverable, so like if you are not private and you want somebody to watch your stories to show up in like the discover page, when the little like magnifying glass where you can like search for people, the discover page. If you want to show up, your stories to show up, you can hashtag them. Watch this. We'll do like hashtag mom of 3. If you don't want that hashtag to show up on the page like that, guess what you can do? You can drag it down and hide it. Same goes if you like tag somebody, but you don't want their name to show up on your thing. You can like tag them and then drag it down to the bottom so that they can't see it. Same with music. So I don't like the little like bar that shows the music that I'm playing. So I'll just move it and drag it to the bottom corner. So that's how you can do that stuff. So if you can play around, you're creative with it. I think stories helps people peek into what's going on in your life. So I will use stories to show what I'm like my morning routine. So I always post like my Bible verse because that's one of my 5 things. So I'll always post, let's just be fun here. One of my 5 things. So I'll do like my Bible stuff, and then sometimes I'll like show my kids, sometimes I'll show my dog. It basically just gives your audience like a peek into your life a little bit. And the more you can highlight in your stories how Thrive is helping you throughout the day, maybe you do take like Activate to give yourself a boost in the afternoon. It should just be something that you're not forcibly showing people like, here's all these products. It should be like you talking and saying like mid-afternoon pick me up shake, and then just like shaking it up or whatever, and talking about how good it tastes. Or in the morning, like this morning I would not be up at 4 a.m. if it weren't for these, and I showed my capsules. Or I said the other day, I said the best part of waking up is vitamins in your cup. And I just took a picture of it right by my Christmas tree. It's just about getting creative. Sometimes I'll hop on and show or just talk about the 3 steps. Sometimes I'll like flip the camera and like show myself making my shake. Though in my stories, those are different things that I do every day. I am gonna now show you how I do like an unfold story. So I'll go to Facebook. I'm not actually gonna post it though. Maybe I can. Da-da-da. Here we go. No, I don't like that one. Okay. I want to find a product one that I used. That I can like split up, because sometimes I just do little blurby ones. Maybe I'll just use this one. So then what I'll do is I use the app Canva. We'll go to designs because I already have like a picture. I just used this one the other day, so I gotta find a new one. Fantastic. So I will upload a picture, and here, I'm going to scroll from the beginning. I'm not going to use my templates. I feel like that's rude. So I'll go plus, and the size I'm looking for is Instagram stories. Canva is free, just so you guys know. And I don't want a template. I just want a freaking blank one. I don't want a template. Do I have to use a template? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. And then I'll create this like a color. So I have to think, do I want it to look like lighter in the background and use black lettering? Or do I want it to be like darker in the background and use white lettering? So I think with this one, maybe I'll do white. And then I find a picture. So I go to uploads, upload media, photo. Oops, nope, I don't want to take a picture. Sorry. Upload media, photo library. And then I will try to find like a picture that is a little bit longer. Yeah, this is a good one. So I'll do this one. And then I'll just like stretch it to fit this box. Boop. And I'll kind of put myself off to the side so that I can like write next to myself. And then I scroll over this and I go to the little transparency button and I just like fade it so that my letters pop. And then what I do, oops, is I download it. Sometimes I use the fonts on here. I feel like it's really more work than is necessary. And then sometimes I'll just go into Instagram and use it. Story, I'll take, oh my Lord. Okay, this. And I'll go into my notes. I know this seems like a lot of work, but it's worth it, trust me. And then I'll paste it. Oh shit, where does it start? Oh, here we go. And then I'll just copy that, go in here, type, paste. And then I'll usually like make it big. I'll just keep that font. I'll probably go black though. And then I go to the next one. Copy that. Because you already spent all that time making that post before. And you can scroll back as long as you want to. Or you can borrow somebody else's. Change up a few words and then do this. If you don't have quite enough content yourself yet. And then I do the next one. Paste. And then maybe I'll change the font up. Maybe I'll do that. Try to make it like fit. And then move on to the next piece.
Hey Megan, I might be getting ahead of you, but how are you able to make them pop, like make the paragraphs pop up at different times when you're unfolding your story?
I'll show you exactly how I do it. So then I'll do like, so am I putting so much weight on something? So then what I do is I go save, delete this one, save, delete this one, save, and then move on to the next one. Copy, paste. Next. Copy, paste. Next one. Oops. Copy. Oh man, I hope that is not a bunch of spaces. Oh, I want to change the font on this one. And that looks kind of funny, so I'm going to space it out a little more. Oh my God. There we go. Okay. So then I go save, save, save. And then you click on the little thing at the top to like put them all together. And then you just go boo, boo, boo. Oops. And then I'll use the blank one at the end. So then it just unfolds into like a little story. Dang it. And then I'll just do something like that. And then I can go next, share, done. And that's how I do those. And I try to do those as often as possible. And sometimes I'll repeat them like a week or two later. So then I just hit share to Facebook story like that. And then sometimes I'll post the same ones like a week or two later, because I can tell you that people are not paying that much attention to your life, that they're like, hey, she posted that the other day. And you're bringing new people into your network, right? So they haven't seen it yet. So I think that's important. And then that's how I do that. Does anyone have questions? I think somebody asked you how I add to my network. I'm going to try to not make this super long. So here's how I add to my network. I go to somebody like, oh, let's go to this place. Like they have their cute house or whatever. And then I go into a picture that they have. I click on their likes and I will scroll down and see like who are people that look nice. Like Christy looks nice. I'm going to follow her. So I'll just think, I don't know. I just feel like I know when I'm going to connect with somebody just based on how they look. That sounds super superficial, but ooh, not her. Like she has kids. She needs Thrive, right? So yeah, that's what I do. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I'll do that. Like, oh, how cute is she and her kid? She has really good pictures. She would be good at this business. Yada, 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 so on and so forth. That's how I add my people. And I started doing the same thing on Facebook. And it works out for me. What am I doing? Okay. Does anyone have questions or other things that they want help with? Do not be shy. You can type it in the comments if you want. So to wrap everything up with a nice little bow, if you feel like you're not getting enough traction with your audience, how are you impacting them? Are you educating them with something? Are you entertaining them with something funny? Are you encouraging them with something uplifting, maybe talking about a story of your own life, some battle that you've overcome that you can help them with? And then really thinking about the mindset of where your audience is at right now, writing those things down. Are they tired? Are they frustrated? Are they losing patience with their kids? Whatever that looks like. And use those things to help you create a post. Are people scared to join your business? You got to talk about the fact that people are scared to join your business, because it's real. People will sit there and they're like, I don't know if I can do that. Talk about that stuff. I will say honestly, I didn't think I could do that because I'd never done it before. People want to relate to you, and they don't want to think like you got it all figured out and like that you just join this business and now you're super successful. No, you want to meet them where they're currently at. So that means talking about like the things that you were fearful of before you started. why you were skeptical of starting the products. Like I wrote in a post the other day, like I literally laughed when she told me about wearing a sticker. And then at the end of it, I kind of like poked fun at myself and I said, like, if this I know this sticker looks silly, but like, give me the keys to a clown car because this shit works. You know what I mean? So like sometimes you gotta be funny like that. It's just about understanding that when you bring on a customer, it's not about you, it's about them. When you bring on a promoter, it's not about you, it's about them. Yes, we have our own goals too. But if you're so internally focused on the things that you're wanting to accomplish and leaving the people that you're bringing on your journey out of it, you will you might have success for a period of time, but then your people will feel like you don't care about them and they're just a number and you only brought them on so that your numbers could be better. If it's a customer thing, like, oh, she just wanted me to order from her and now she never talks to me. Like that's not the life I want to live. I'm here to leave a legacy. I'm here to be impactful to people. I'm here to show my kids, and like even my goals aren't about me. Mine is about my children. I want them to see that when I have a goal, I achieve it. And that means that they can do the same for themselves. When you're selfishly looking at your goals and you're selfishly looking at your business, it's either not going to come off to your audience at all. Like you're just going to sound like you're just this salesperson that's trying to get them to buy something instead of really trying to help them solve an issue that they're having. People aren't sleeping. People are tired as hell. People are frustrated with their kids. People feel like they don't fit into their clothing. People are embarrassed that they gained weight over the quarantine. Like it is real stuff that we should talk about because they're real problems. And that's how when you serve others first, you will get rewarded in the end. Promise. End of story. So I hope this was helpful. I'll get the recording out. Let me know if you guys have any questions right now before we wrap up, but I hope that was helpful to see some things. I know I was kind of like all over the place, but yeah. I hope you guys, I'm going to end the recording. I think I have to make myself a host again. Such a weirdo. Okay. Stop.